Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is a very special day. We are done with our Jungle-core island. Now this has been really challenging but yet rewarding. I have spent roughly about 200 hours on this island. A lot of detail and thought has went into this. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do our final island tour of this island. And so this island is named Arugula. And then our villagers, we have Julia, Henry, Ozzy, June, Drift, Roswell, Mabel, Tank, Tangy, and Dizzy. And I feel like our map looks really cool. Definitely a lot different than what I really go for. I'm more of like city style stuff. I feel like that is my niche at least. And also too, Ozzy, I really forgot about him and I didn't decorate his house, but I did do that off camera, so I'll show you guys what I have done over there. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Here is our airport, a blue one. But off the bat, we have this really nice kind of like river, like stream going through. I really wanted to work on my water during this, but there's a really nice like overlook. I feel like this looks absolutely amazing. Every which way you look at it, I was very pleased with this. I did start this off with a bang when I did initially start Jungle-core. I do recall me really wanting to do like a lot of water or challenge myself with water, because if you play Animal Crossing, you know water sucks. So I really wanted to, I don't know, work on that. Also too, what you see here, I kind of forgot his name, but we never went to, it's Harv. We never went to Harv's island or Harv's place. So he's going to be permanently on this island. And there is Drift right there too. Definitely one of the cuter villagers that we got. And we got really lucky on our villagers, I feel like. But this leads right up to resident services. Again, a really cool way to get here, I feel like. And what I really wanted to do in this Jungle-core island is make it feel like you can go anywhere or truly explore everything. So instead of stairways, a lot of times we're using vines or random ladders and a lot of land bridges. And if we go left, this is our museum, a non-upgraded museum. Looks really cool. I love how this turned out. I made this looks like kind of like a fossil like site of some sort, like a researcher is, I don't know, like trying to dig up stuff in the jungle. Thought it'd be really cool to do that. And if you walk around this way, again, just a nice like little, I wouldn't say secret spot, but if you explore enough, you'll be able to squeeze through a lot of different things. And I just feel like that's what it's really cool about the Jungle-core aesthetic, is that it should be random and sporadic, and that is what I wanted to go for. And I do like sprinkling in a lot of different like fossils and stuff. Like, when do you get to use a mammoth fossil? Definitely really cool. And we can actually go ahead and make our way down here. And also, it took me forever and a day to find a rainy day for some reason. Don't know why, but it did. And then I did use a random assortment of fossils, and I even like these bugs, like a Hercules bug. I really wanted to use that. I keep on calling this one the Majora's Mask bug. I have no idea what it's called, but it looks like a stink bug. And then I put like a little safari hat, just like a little knickknacks around. Again, like a camera taking a photo of the ember over there. Really cool. And this is just another winding walkway to help fill in this area over here, because I don't know, it can be challenging to fill in some areas. And then also it just like kind of ends off at a cave. Now on this island, I did not decorate the beaches. You guys would probably understand why beaches aren't the funnest thing to decorate. But if we make our way this way, we can actually go ahead and go up. And then this is one of, I think actually the first villager, like a little neighborhood that we made. Definitely a really cool one in my opinion. I wanted them to look like they were built with like stilts, And I think we really captured that. I believe this is June's house. It has like, you know, nice little furniture and stuff, tables, and these chairs that absolutely look good. It's like a rattan chair of some sort. They look really nice. And then down this way, I forget who lives here. It might be, is it? I keep on wanting to say Maple. So that's June, and yeah, Mabel, not Maple. But yeah, kind of the same thing, but different. And these beds right here, you just use. Someone trying to leave? I could have swore I just saw a text box. Oh, are they like right here? Yeah, well, Ozzy is wanting to leave. Unfortunately for him, he is not. But we did decorate all around here. A lot of weeds, an overgrown look. Again, that's what we wanted to go for. And these land bridges really do help, I feel like, capture the jungle-core aesthetic. And then if you look above here, there is yet another fossil, which is really cool. I wanted their houses to be kind of conjoined, so I did like this little land bridge going across too. Again, just another really cool way to decorate this. And I don't want to go this way quite yet. I want to make our way back down because I want to go the opposite way, just because I feel like it'll be a little bit better, like direction wise. I guess it really doesn't matter, but you know. So we're gonna run down here quickly, and then we're back practically at the beginning once again. And this is another one of our very first builds that we did, which I am really proud of. I feel like this looks really cool. This big dinosaur fossil coming above. Typically when you have a forced perspective, it's the other way, but this one's right in front of your face and you can just see it. I just feel like it looks really, really cool. Yeah, that's really sick. And especially with like those ruined pillars and stuff. I don't really know what this thing is, but it looks really cool. I really like how like it glows. It has like an ancient ruin looking vibe to it. And then I made this another little mountain terrain here that I feel like it looks really, really cool. And again, working on that water, the water is really hard for me, so I think that looks absolutely amazing. And it also leads all the way down here. And then I believe it actually, no, it does not connect with one. I thought it connected with one of the mouths of the river. But again, just another cute little thing. I feel like, I don't know, little touches help a lot. And then what I really wanted to do too is create these like jumping paths. Yeah, they take forever, but I just thought they were really cool. And before I forget, this really overgrown area over here, I dug like a bunch of fossils and stuff over here, is Ozzy's house. I didn't record this because honestly, I forgot about poor Ozzy over here. But this is his house. He has his own little beachfront, so I did hook him up a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys that because I really forgot about him. I thought I put him over somewhere, but I guess I didn't. But anyways, we can head back up here and go across this. Now this is a ancient ruin. I thought this build was really cool. I remember when I released this video, people really liked this build. And it looks awesome. And it's really not that hard to make. I definitely recommend you guys check that video out if you haven't. Definitely a really good one. And this right here is probably my favorite build of Jungle-core. And this is like, best way to describe it is looking like going through ancient ruins and finding like treasure, like Indiana Jones or something. And I just put it right here in the middle. It's like a sword and a map. I really like this build. It is super cool. All these sporadic like ruined arches everywhere. And it does wrap back around over here. Again, making you wind through all the different like pathing I've made. And then a lot of like extra like vines and stuff. And then again, this is another tricky one. But if you want to go down, you just have to find a random vine. And then you can end up again in front of like this ancient ruin like monument. And then wrapping around here, I did create in my recent videos another water feature, but we'll get to like the actual waterfall portion above. But this looks really good, kind of like a winding water, like I guess like path. But I wanted it to be in shape of like a hook, but I did kind of alter it a little bit. but I still think it looks pretty cool. And then right over here is our campsite. This is another really cool build. Definitely another different feature that I did is if you hop across here, you can get to like the main part. This is actually right behind like resident services. And then this is, I did call this like a volcano, but again, it's just like a high mountain with like a volcano peak right above it. I just thought it was, I don't know, really cool and different to add. Now we can hop right on across, but isn't this so cool? Like, when do you get to do that? Because typically we want to make pathing a lot easier, but I just thought that was really cool. Definitely a really fun way to hide like the campsite, but I just think it looks really cool. And if you walk around this way, I did create like a little archway so you can try to find it, but it's not really too hidden, but kind of is. But this is when you can hop across that water and then end up right over by the shops. And the shops was something else that was really cool. To get there, you can really take any other way you really want to, but I did create like winding paths going around the water, just something really cool. I even threw in a little tarantula model. Don't really know why, but I just thought it was funny. And then we have, I believe, Tank's house right up here. His house is one of the cooler ones, I feel like, right beside the water. Has his own little like chair and hangout spot. Thought it was really nice. And then if you go right behind here, begins another pathway that you can get to the Able Sisters, which is again a really cool shop. I wanted to emphasize on the moss and vine stuff. I even got like a little wood pack like you see on my back, and then I had those like this little like bamboo hat I thought was really cool. And you can actually get across by doing this, and you'll end up right in front of Nook's Cranny. Again, really cool. I wanted to emphasize the bamboo furniture and the little vine chair right there. We even had like this little bamboo doll thing. Really cool way to show it off. And I wanted this to act like that was like a cave, like the mouth of a cave, and the waterfall was coming out of it. I thought it was really cool. Definitely a nice little touch. And then we can traverse through all this like greenery and stuff that we made. Again, wrapping around. I wanted this spot to be a little bit empty, to make it look like a beaten path. Was like people, like adventurers, were going around. I thought that was really cool, and definitely kind of freed up a lot of the space that we needed to kind of take care of. And this actually leads us back to the neighborhood where we were left off beforehand. And if you go down here, again, another volcano that is like right towards the like, I guess like waterfall. And if you go up here, there's just a lot of different greenery. I even put Lily of the Valleys up here to kind of flex, but I thought was just kind of cool. It didn't have to be like overkill by any means. And I did use like a lot of these fossils just sprinkled throughout here. Definitely helps it out. And then if you look up, I have one of those. I really don't know what this fossil is. I wonder if you can like read it. No, but it's like a deer of some sort. I don't really know what it is, but it is absolutely huge. And then this path continues all the way down to where you get back to Nook's Cranny. Again, kind of a lot of winding paths. And down here is just, again, a lot of greenery filling in the area. And this really does add, I mean, if you look right here, it just looks like you're engulfed with like a lot of like, I don't know, like, well, jungle. And right above here is one, well, actually our last build that we've done. This is another neighborhood that I built like acting like they're on stilts. So this is a house here, and then we have Tangy right beside them. We got really lucky on Tangy, may I add. And if you jump all the way across here, this is Mr. Roswell, Seminole alligator. If you guys know, you know. But I put this ruined arch here. I think that looks really cool. It makes it look like some sort of like doorway. I was really fun using the ruin items, especially in Jungle-core. You don't really get to use them ever, so that was really fun. And I do believe this is Dizzy. Yep, Dizzy's house right over here. And then if you walk your way down, this is again one of the big land bridges that I made. and I kind of made like a two-way waterfall feature leading down to the left and to the right. I made like this little pond area. I was really proud of this one. This one looks absolutely amazing. Definitely adds a lot, I feel like. And then this leads right around to I guess like the treasure like I was talking about before. But yeah, so that is my Jungle-core Island tour. Let's go ahead and make our way back down to the airport and we can wrap things up. And that wraps up our Jungle-core Island. I want to thank everyone that has stuck with me even on my break. This has definitely been really rewarding, and I'm really glad that I got this island done. Hopefully this video helps out anyone that wants to work on Jungle-core. And now I am going to go ahead and get started on my next project. I can't wait to reveal everything for you guys. Also too, if you guys want to see any future content, let me know in the description below. But I'm going to go ahead and put my DA up, go ahead and get that uploaded and show you guys. That will probably be my outro. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.